YouTube, it's Care Bear. I am doing my follow-up video. I am actually going to try and post 2 tonight, or at least record 2 tonight. I know I will get this one most likely up on YouTube, but I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be able to finish my interview tonight, because I did want to ask my husband a couple of questions that somebody had posted that they wanted him to answer. So I do want to make sure that I get that in, and my husband's sleeping right now before he goes to work. So if I'm able to interview him, or at least get answers from him to apply to an interview, then I will go ahead and record and upload that one tonight. But anyway, so I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what my goals. My last video I had posted 3 goals, and I wanted to kind of give you guys an update on how that worked out. First of all, I think that the idea of setting a goal is obviously, you know, it gave me something to kind of work toward. It gave me a mindset for a period of time, and I think that week period of time was a really good, doable goal, you know, or doable time frame, which was really helpful. It wasn't like I said, by the next month, you know, I'm going to do this. It was something that I could achieve and see progress in a quick period of time. So my first goal, I'm actually going to go out of turn for the goals that I had listed in my last video, but one of them was that I wanted to exercise 4 times this week. I actually was able to work out 3 times, so I didn't actually meet my goal of 4 times in a week, but I found that I was more mindful of the fact that, like, this time right now, what can I be doing? How can I be working out during this time? You know, I was able to, you know, instead of driving to the store to get something really quickly, I walked. So it was nice to have that, you know, I swam, I walked, and I went to the gym. So my gym trip is always like the most intense, the most productive. It's 2 hours. It's, you know, I do the elliptical for an hour, and then I do, like, I did arms and legs. I did a little bit of abdomen, but not a lot, and then I did arms and legs, and so I was able to really feel that, you know, over the next couple of days. I also got really sick and really high fever, and the next day after I got home, so my whole body ached because I was sore from the gym plus being sick. It was a really bad combination overall. But I also, that kind of ties me into my next goal, was that I was not going to have any ice cream this last week. And there were, the day that I was really sick, I was really sick for 1 full day, and then the next day I was really recouping, but it's still kind of, you know, not at my best. But the day that I was running the really high temperature, I stood at that freezer and I looked at that box of ice cream, and I just thought, I have every excuse right now to have an ice cream, because it would bring down my core temperature, you know. And it just wasn't worth it. I just kept telling myself, you know, this is one goal, one simple goal. If I can't not have an ice cream now, you know, when it should be really easy for me, you know, or it's gonna be the easiest it's ever been, or it's in a period of time when it's the easiest choice, you know, then it's not saying much for my future. So I really felt justified in saying, I really can't do this. I really want, you know, if I hadn't sat down and set it as a goal, if I had just kind of said, you know what, I can go a week without ice cream, then I easily would have justified it for myself. But because I set it as a goal, you know, an actual listed goal, and I'm being held accountable because I do have to report back to you guys, you know, I felt like that really does play a part in it too. So so those 2 were 2 of my 3 goals. And so I really wanted to make sure, this is my cat Posey. Can you say hi? Yeah. Anyway, so I really wanted to get below 170 pounds, and this last week I made it down to 168.8. So it was the next day after I posted that video. I dropped just like a smidge, and it was just under 170, and then I went to the gym, and then I dropped like 2 pounds. So it was like, it was perfect, you know, it was perfect timing all around, I think. Also, I did get past my 70-pound loss, so right now I'm at a total loss of 73.1 pounds, and I have 18.8 pounds to go before I hit my first main goal, which is 150 pounds. That's kind of like my main goal. If I can get to 150, I would be happy at 150, and I think that would be a really healthy weight for me. Now, I know I have mentioned before, before that the doctors had written a goal or a weight loss goal for me of 135. That was also based on a height difference that I think they said I was 5'5". I think I'm 5'7", so it does kind of fluctuate that weight. I mean, if they say that 135 is healthy for me, I'm not going to argue that with them, but I don't necessarily know that I'm going to make it down to that, having had 2 kids and having, being in my 30s. So, once I get to 150, I will go ahead and readjust that goal if I need to, but my main goal is 150 pounds, so I'm 18.8 pounds away from that. So, yay for me. I'm excited that I was able to stick to, I was able to be successful in 2 of my 3 goals, and even though I wasn't able to work out 4 times this last week, I really felt like the 3 times that I did work out, it felt good. It kind of got me back on track again, and I feel really good about it. So that's where I stand for my last week's goals. I decided that I'm going to use my YouTube videos also to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable to presenting myself with new goals also. So this next week I'm going to reinstate the four times working out goal that I want. So I'm going to try and work out again 4 times this week. I have become really complacent with my vitamins and my medicines that I'm supposed to be taking. The last time I went to the doctor said, yeah, go ahead and finish off the prescription that you have for the acid blocker, I think, and there was another one. I can't remember. Maybe it was for blood clots. I can't remember. There were 2 of them. And because I only had like 2 or 3 pills left, then it was kind of like, okay, well, it's not really necessary that I complete, 2 more pills. What really does that make? And so I just kind of stopped taking all of my medicine altogether because I kept feeling like, okay, well, I still have stores, in my system, so I'm still going to be using that. It's not necessary that I'm really on top of this. And calcium is the only one that I've really been taking even semi-regularly. So I really decided that I'm going to get back on track with doing that. I also wanted to drink more water. I'll have 4, like the little tiny normal personal sized water bottles. I want to drink at least 4 of those a day. I haven't even checked to see if that's enough water for me, but I really want to at least do that because I feel like that's going to be at least enough. And then I want to prep healthy snacks for head hunger. I'm experiencing some head hunger that I kind of talked a little bit about the last time that I've been doing that, but I'm actually going to try something online. I'm going to try a vitamin. I had the multivitamins, the kids chewable multivitamins, but when I would separate them into my medicine container, they wouldn't close airtight enough, and so they would kind of like absorb moisture, and then they would break apart and be really sandy in my mouth, which was I like couldn't bring myself to take them every day. So I was looking for a gummy that had thiamine or B1 in it, and I couldn't find anything. So the pharmacist suggested that I do a liquid. This is the Walgreens, just normal. It's great tasting cherry flavor, so I'm going to taste it now because I haven't tried it yet. So I'm going to check to see how it tastes. Gosh, they put enough, I thought I had prepped this all so I could just make it nice and quick. And I'm running out of time. I think I've got about a minute left, so let's see if I can't do this quickly. Okay, so it's cherry flavor, and interestingly enough, it's orange. It's more like orange juice, but okay, so 3 teaspoons. Here we go, bottoms up. Wow, it's actually it's actually not bad despite my face. Okay, the first that's hilarious. The first taste that I get is orange juice. It has a little bit of hint of cherry, but I would just call it orange juice flavor. It's just really it's like having orange juice first thing in the morning when your glands aren't quite prepared for it. Anyway, so it has a lot of the vitamins and everything, but it does have the thiamine, which I was having a hard time trying to find any gummy that I was up to taking. So Walgreens complete. I give it a thumbs up, and I will let you guys know on how I'm doing next week with taking my vitamins and that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling. Thank you for your comments and your love, and we will talk to you guys soon. Love ya. Bye.